we are talking about David Seymour asking mayors to help battle truancy. I'm going to play the first 30 seconds from, minute 30 from Checkpoint. We're not going to use the Checkpoint story per se, but the first 90 seconds kind of sets up the story and gives us all the information we need.
A government call for mayors to help battle truancy is cheeky and completely at odds with earlier instructions for councils to stick to roads and pipes and keep their noses out of everything else. That from Porirua Mayor Anita Baker in response to a letter from the Associate Minister of Education. David Seymour has written to Aotearoa's mayors asking them to help boost school attendance. He's referred them to daily attendance data and is encouraging them to, quote, lead the change they want to see. The minister suggests they take small steps like letting businesses know school-aged children should be at school during school hours. The government's target is for 80% of students to be in class 90% of the term by 2030. In term 4 of last year, 58.1% of students attended school regularly. Porirua Mayor Anita Baker joins us now. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
What did you make of David Seymour's letter?
I thought he was really cheeky. After being told by the Prime Minister and the local government minister to stick to our core knitting, he's now wanting a formal role. And I thought, well, if he wants us to do that, he should fund us. Because actually, we already work with the schools. And I haven't seen any little kids wandering around in the shopping centres. And if the business people had, I'm sure they would talk to them.
So have you spoken to your counterparts, your mayoral counterparts, about what their reckons are too? Do they share similar thoughts?
I spoke to a couple and yes, yeah, it wasn't great. It was like we work with schools already. We know what's happening. We run programs for our youth and we work with the colleges. So I just don't think he knows what we actually do anyway.
So there's the setup for it, Chewie. What we're going to go now is go to breakfast from this morning to a friend of the show, Pat Newman. Pat Newman has some feels around this, as only Pat Newman can, about what David Seymour is asking mayors to do.
School. In Northland, daily attendance dropped as...
I'm just going to start that again because it's resynced itself. Here we go.
School attendance rates have been in decline for a decade, so for some parts of the country, hitting a 94% daily attendance rate could be a tough goal. In Northland, daily attendance dropped as low as 71% earlier this month.
Now, can I just say, this is under this government. This is not blame Labor. 18, 19 months. This is under this government. They made such a lot of noise about the last government and attendance rates, even though there was this thing called COVID when students most of the way through the last government had basically stay-at-home orders for a week. Now, this is this government. Put it this way, COVID-19, it's 2025. It's a full 5 years ago. Now, this government owns this. And what are they doing to solve this? Could the Right Honourable Mayor of Horowhenua please help us with this? Pat Newman shares some thoughts.
We spoke with Pat Newman from the Te Tai Tokoro Principals Association. Here's what he had to say about Mr Seymour's letter.
I think what we're looking at, to be quite honest, is a minister who is handing off his responsibility and his government's responsibility around attendance and dropping it back and blaming those of us that are working our guts out to improve attendance, blaming us, pulling in now supposedly the mayors of each area to do something about it because there's no funding for them. This is all handover government ministers' responsibility for and at no cost to the government. If we look at it, so far this year, he's cut one of the big things that helps keep kids in schools, that's lunches. So he's decimated that, stuffed it up, but he's talking about attendance. He's now cut the attendance officers. Another thing that we had to help us, I mean, look, I hate to say it, but this is about headlines. This is about votes. It's not, this is also about covering your backside, Minister, and there is nothing more clear than that. What we need, you're not giving us. What you're giving us is at our cost.
So, Chewie, big part about that. Of course, the ball's up with school lunches, cost cutting for school lunches, making them unappealing and children not wanting to get there for. And as I was saying earlier today, I called them the truancy officers. I couldn't remember the name, but the attendance officers. They're cutting the people who have been charged with dealing with people who are wagging and not getting to school. And now, because their results are 71%, they're panicking and they're wanting the same people they told to keep their nose out of non-council business to please help them fix this problem.
It's insulting. I can't see how anyone would see it as anything other than that. David Seymour is an incompetent person, just generally. He didn't win Dancing with the Stars. Incompetence. All of his pet projects have failed because he's incompetent. His inflated sense of self-worth has got him into these positions. And the only reason that he isn't being absolutely schooled, pardon the pun, by the Minister for Education is that she doesn't want any of his stank to transfer to her. That's it. It's incompetence and it's ass covering, and that's why it's continuing. Like he hasn't achieved anything.
Yeah, it's a very good point. I was thinking that again today because once again the Education Minister Erica Stanford's nowhere to be seen. Why is David Seymour charged with this? Why is he the one going around trying to, please come and help, please come and help? Where is Erica? This is her department. She's the buck stopper. Ultimately, the buck stopper should be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just a piss take at this point. Oh.
You're not having fun? You're not having fun anymore?
This should just be turned into a paid political broadcast. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, the thing is, right, that with that show, that's after a week of practice. Right? They rehearsed that, and that's what he did. Like, this man, like, he likes to say that he was an engineer. He's been a politician. Like, his whole adult life, and he's this incompetent. Like, he hasn't been able to keep people from working out what Atlas is about. Oh, that conspiracy theory again.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. And people are like, well, he's reacted like this. We better look into this. And then suddenly Mickey Forbes is kicking in his door. So there we go. That's David Seymour, Mr. 8%. Fucking incompetent.